Conditional Bride Part 6. Writer Antuti Sarka. Rita Brada, unable to comprehend what to do after seeing Sarovi as his brother's wife, ran off in search of his mother. After searching for a long time, he finally found her in the kitchen. Rita Brada, Mama. Calmly, what happened, dear? Why are you shouting so loudly? Rita Brada, Ma, how did Sarovi become Dada's wife? Dada's wife was supposed to be Tina, so then. Calmly, don't be so restless, dear. I am telling you everything. There's no fault of yours here. You weren't even there at the time of the marriage. Then calmly, Debai explained everything to Rita Brada from the beginning. After hearing everything, Rita Brada didn't know what to say. In that state, he slowly walked back to his room, stunned. Meanwhile, he was unaware that calmly Debai had called him and was following him from behind. Once in his room, Rita Brada closed the door and sat thinking about Sarovi. Tears fell from his eyes as he thought about her. Actually, Rita Brada is the son of Bratbir's father's devastated manager. The manager and his wife had died in a car accident. Rita Brada was only 2 months old then. With no one to look after him, Bratbir's father brought him to Kamali Debai and handed him over to her, saying to raise him as their own son. Since then, Rita Brada has lived with Kamali Debai and Bursakar Babu like their youngest son. They even gave him the name Rita Brada to match Bratbir. When he was brought to this house, Bratbir was about 4 years old. Even though Bratbir was serious by nature, he never let Rita Brada feel that he was not his real brother. Anyway, 4 years ago, one day, Rita Brada went to the ashram and unwillingly, his eyes were fixed on Sarovi. He had fallen in love with her. Since then, he had kept a watchful eye on Sarovi at all times. But he never expressed his feelings, nor did he ever approach her. He had thought that one day he would propose to her with his parents. But what happened today? The girl he loved from afar is now his brother's wife. Why did this happen? How will he live seeing his beloved with his brother? Thinking all this, Rita Brada sat on the floor, hitting the closed door, crying. Meanwhile, everyone in the bridal chamber has fallen asleep. Only Bratbir and Sarovi are awake. Both are lost in their own thoughts. Sarovi is thinking about what her future will be like, how she will spend it with this cruel man. Upstairs, Bratbir is thinking about how he will respond to Anusuya. Amidst all these thoughts, Bratbir said, I have something to talk to you about. I can't say it today. Maybe tomorrow I can't either. I will tell you the day after tomorrow. Just know this marriage means nothing to me. He took out a cigarette from his pocket, said this, and went to the balcony. Sarovi, sitting, could only think about what Bratbir had just said. This marriage means nothing to him. Is it really true that this marriage will hold no meaning for him? A day passed. Today was Sarovi and Bratbir's bubat, post-wedding ceremony. It was arranged so divinely by Bursakar Babu that it seemed as if the original bride had been there all along. It was as if from the beginning, the marriage was only meant for them. Seeing them, everyone kept commenting as if they were a perfect royal match. Sarovi kept thinking all this to herself. Now she was sitting on Bratbir's bedroom flower bed, waiting for him. But even at 1 o'clock at night, Bratbir had not yet come. Late at night, the sound of the room door opening woke Sarovi from her drowsiness. She saw Bratbir entering the room briskly and froze in fear. As soon as he entered, he saw Sarovi on his bed and approached her. He sat face to face with her. As he came closer, the smell of alcohol on him made Sarovi feel like vomiting. Sarovi, have you drunk alcohol? Bratbir, yes, I did. I drink every day, nothing new. He spoke in a deep voice, staring at Sarovi intently. Then he leaned a little closer, pretending to smell her scent. Sarovi got scared and leaned back slightly. She thought this man might pounce on her right now. But hadn't he said this marriage means nothing? Then why? Proving her thought wrong, Bratbir stood up from in front of her, took a piece of paper from his pocket and handed it to her. Sarovi, what is this? She asked without understanding. Bratbeer, this is the agreement for your and my marriage. Sign it here. I have already signed it. It states that 6 months from today, I will divorce you. Until then, you will remain my companion as per my conditions. You will have to follow my instructions. And most importantly, we will not engage in any physical relations. No one else will know about this except us. If my mother finds out, she will be very upset. After 6 months, I will find some excuse to free you. Until then, we will live together. Don't worry, we will leave for Mumbai in 2 days. No more drama then. After 6 months, I will also give you a good amount of money, so you won't face any problems in the future. Bratbeer said all this to Sarovi in one go. Hearing this, Sarovi held back her tears. She had somewhat anticipated this. After all, where is Bratbeer and where is she? Can such a relationship even exist? But her mind said marriage happened, meaning this man is now solely hers. Could it really be so? But after a while, looking at Bratbeer, her displeasure seemed to vanish. She stared, wide-eyed, at her husband. Because by then, Bratbeer had already removed all his clothes, wearing only boxers. At first, Sarovi looked at Bratbeer, admiring his well-built body, but then lowered her eyes in embarrassment. Oh no, is he really doing all this? Doesn't he realize I am here? Perhaps he has forgotten everything due to the alcohol. Closing her eyes tightly, Sarovi said quietly, "Now lie down quietly, I am going to sleep." Throwing her clothes on the single sofa next to her, she lay down next to Sarovi in just her boxers. Intoxicated, Bratbeer fell asleep immediately. And Sarovi sat in the corner of the bed, stunned, staring at her utterly naked husband lying opposite her. To be continued. To read the next part of this story, make sure to subscribe or follow, and don't forget to like.